What's up, guys? Welcome. Crypto FUD. All right, let's jump right into this. All right, so covering Dog Elon. Haven't made a video on Dog Elon and it's been a little while. Actually, I don't know, like maybe a week or two, or I don't know. Can't keep track anymore, but wanted to come out for my Dog Elon community. I know it's been rough, a little rougher than everywhere else. We definitely have been making some bottom lows here. For instance, over here, we did drop down to this 11.8 mark. We are currently sitting at the 13.6. The whole crypto market right now looks like it's trying to rally. Bitcoin definitely leading the way, sitting at a little bit over 27,000. Doggy Lawn's trying to stay in its tracks. Right now, just for today, we are looking at somewhere around 4% gain. You can see with this fib retracement. So we did bottom out. Like I said, this was back in August 17th to be exact, right? We did bottom out there. We did have a nice little run up to about 15 and got rejected. Right where this blue line's been, I've had this blue line there for a while, well before this drop. And we're going to talk about that blue line in a second. But if you can see, we definitely did find some solid support right here at the 786, somewhere around this. Sorry, my alarm was going off. Somewhere around this 12.5 mark. If you can see, we found some support, and we bounced multiple times on this exact line. Right now, we did break the point 0.5, but we're not far from it. If you can see, we did have something similar. I believe this was yesterday, where we moved up somewhere around the 13.7, we'll say, and we basically got rejected. We bounced cleanly off the 618 right here at the 13, and it looks like we bounced and we're moving back up towards this 13.7 mark again. This is gonna be the test to see if we can get ourselves out of this little downtrend that we have, this local downtrend. If we zoom out of this chart, we all know the story. Doggy Lawn is down significantly, right? It's down a big chunk. I was looking at the market cap for Doggy Lawn, and it's actually, what, around $70 million, which is very small for, any kind of project. But if you remember, Doggy Lawn, at a point was somewhere around $1 billion at its high, and it sat somewhere around maybe 500 million. So the fact that it's dropped down under 100 million is just, it's crazy. Pretty much what I'm getting to is could be a great opportunity because we know what happens with Dog Elon when the market's rallying. This thing starts moving up. It's been in the market long enough that I feel like it really has kind of, the charts might not be the exact same for Bitcoin, exact movement, but it does move in sync with Bitcoin a lot of times. So like today, yesterday, Bitcoin started moving, Dog Elon started moving, right? And that's pretty much what it is. So it's always keep an eye on I'm sorry, keep an eye on Dog Elon, but always keep an eye on Bitcoin when you're trying to figure out exactly what the move is going to be with this particular project. So again, like I said, we're sitting at around that 13.6 mark. We are gonna be testing some major resistance, pretty much a little bit more than where it's at right now at around the 13.7. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, if the market's gonna continue to kinda stay up and move, I think if Bitcoin even can stay above 27,000, a lot of these altcoins are gonna have some moves. I don't know necessarily if Dog Elon's gonna just shoot up out of nowhere, but we are I feel like we're itching for it, right? I feel like, Dogelon's been in the shadows for the last 6, 8 months, a year, where no one's really been talking about it much. The project's been slowly kinda just bleeding. Eventually, something's big's gonna happen. We're gonna have a nice big run, but how big is the run gonna be? So, if you can see, this is in the last year, right? I mean, look, this thing has bled. You can't even see the numbers where we're at right now because it's just, you know, this is the full chart here. We had that nice run back in 2021, and from there on, it's been kinda just slowly moving down. See here? So, to get back where we're at and what we're looking for, so we're definitely gonna be, watching, like I said, first things first is we need to break this 13.7. Once we break that 13.7, I think the next spot of some major resistance is gonna be somewhere right here where we had support previously. gonna be probably somewhere around this 13.9 and the 14 mark. It's gonna be solid, solid resistance. You can pretty much look at it as a 382. The 382 is gonna be a next spot of some major resistance where we're probably, unless the market is rallying, Bitcoin, going crazy, 27.5, maybe 28,000. That's when Dog Elon's probably gonna fly through. But other than that, if it stays where it's at right now and we can get some solid support where we're at that 13.7, we're probably gonna get up to this 14 and get rejected multiple times before we can break through. Remember, everything's really got to go into place for this thing to really start breaking back out. We have to have, the whole market kind of moving. Bitcoin's got to at least stay above 27,000. And this goes for all coins. You know, for the altcoins to really start thriving again, Bitcoin's going to have to start at least being secure. With Bitcoin dropping below 27,000, sometimes getting down low 26, even breaking 26 here and there. You guys have seen it drop down to 25.8, 25.9. That's unsecurity right there. And basically, when that happens with Bitcoin, Ethereum's dropping, these meme coins are going to get hit. They're going to get hit, or they're going to just go stagnant. They're gonna drop down back down to these levels, and they're just gonna stay there for a while because no volume, no money's coming in. But at the end of the day at the end of the day, we know what Dogelon is capable of doing. I believe that it'll do it again. Is it gonna get to all-time highs? Who knows? But what I always say is if you've gone through it in the, bull run, with these small market cap meme coins, these things, when they start flying, they fly. They fly, they'll jump up, they'll easily 2, 3, 4, 5x, and you'll be looking back like, dang, why didn't I buy down when it was down and out? No one was talking about it. That's what your mission is. Not financial advice, but you want to buy into projects that no one's talking about because you want to get in before the hype. Just like Pepe. Imagine the people that bought in before Pepe was being spoke of. Those people made out like bandits because eventually everybody started talking about Pepe and everybody and their mom was buying in. At that point, yeah, there was gains to be made, but the real gains were the people that bought in before the hype. So, hope I gave you guys some hopium. Make sure hit the like button. I've been saying this for a lot of my videos, especially the meme coins. Hit the like button so this video can circulate on YouTube and people can see that we're talking about Doggy Lawn. I'm sure they're familiar with it. Maybe they forgot about the project. This can bring it back to light. Maybe bring some money, some investors back in. So do your part. Hit the like. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. When we do start running on this bull market, I'll make sure to have Doggy Lawn videos every day. As long as this thing's moving, I don't care if I have to do multiple videos, morning, lunch, dinner, bedtime, in the middle of the night. I will do that. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get those instant alerts. Other than that, guys, thank you so much.